Hey, hey everybody. Jeannie from Kindness Matters. Uh, this is winter, January 11th. Wow, it's been 10 days since the new year started. Does that boggle your mind like it boggles my mind? Yeah, everything's just flying by. It's just a crazy reality anymore. That before you know it, the week's over again. And you're saying, wow, where did that time go? Yeah, that's true. So, what I want to talk to you about today is sadness. What are you sad about? Are you sad? Do you express yourself when you're sad? Do you feel like crying? Do you hold it in? When is it okay to be sad? Well, life, can throw some real bad things at you sometimes. And sometimes we wonder, how do we handle those things? Um, it's not easy sometimes to trudge through life. And I say trudge because that's what it is. These allergies are really bad. I've encountered some people lately that their life is sad. And it's hard to relate because maybe your life is okay. My grandson got me this mug. Anyway, I have a few friends that are going through some really hard times right now. And I try to understand and listen. When you see someone that's around you, or a friend or a family member that's sad, the best thing to do is not say, I understand, because maybe you don't understand. Um, you try to, but don't express that you know how it feels if you really don't. The best thing to do when you're around someone that's going through really hard times and is very tearful and sad is to pray. Ask them what you can pray for them. Also, just be there. If you just want to sit quietly beside them and take their hand, just show them that you care. Show them that as a friend, you might not know what to say or do for them, but you can just be there. Being there is important because when you're sad, you really down deep in don't want to be alone. Because sometimes you think that's the way it should be, because how can you handle what you're going through and try to relate or entertain somebody else around you? But the person that is watching on the sidelines and seeing that there's some devastating things going on with you, you might have lost someone, you might have lost a pet. Losing a pet isn't easy either. I have a cat that's turning 13 this year. And I'm wondering how I'm going to feel when she passes away, because she's been my buddy for a long time. And will the people around me understand? Maybe people that have pets themselves will understand, yeah, especially if they lost a pet. But people that don't own a pet, they don't understand a lot of times. The winter and the drudgery and the cold and the darkness early in the evening can bring on winter depression. A lot of people have that seasonal depression. I know when I'm alone, a lot of times I reflect on things, and I think about, what's there to do? Am I bored? Can I find something to do, something to watch, someone to call? That's what I try to do. I try to divert myself. Reading the Bible, it helps a lot, because the Word was made to read and to give you comfort by its words. It's actually Jesus and the Father's love letter to you. So, a couple chapters that I reflect on a lot of times is, if I'm fearful and sad at the same time, I go to Psalm 91. I reminisce about scriptures that have helped me through the years, like I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That means I can cope through everything that brings me or tries to bring me down. Fear not, for I am with you. My rod and my staff, they comfort you. Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He restoreth my soul. There's a lot of scriptures, and if you get a topical Bible, you can look in the table of contents, and a lot of times, they'll have like moods that you're in, and there'll be scriptures beside it that'll tell you which scriptures are for what mood that you're in. And it helps. Look up those scriptures and read it out loud. Sometimes if you call a friend and you say, wow, I'm just not feeling myself, and I'm sad, I'm bored, and I'm just not me. Maybe we can go out and have a cup of coffee and sit and talk for a little bit. That's what happened today. I have a couple of friends that took me out for lunch. And just getting away and getting with them and talking to them And they even took me to my favorite craft store so I could buy some supplies because I'm a crafter. So just there's just things you could think about, and if you think about them over and over and over and the bad things, it doesn't help. It doesn't help your mood at all. Maybe do some journaling. Get a nice journal book and start writing down your thoughts. You'd be surprised how writing is a therapeutic and it helps you. I write a lot. I love to write, put words together, and I try to reflect on the things that I'm grateful for, that the Lord has blessed me with, because there's just some people that are so negative that you might have around you, and it's best to stay clear of that. Don't be with people that are always complaining and saying, oh, woe is me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What am I going to do? Now, that's not the person you want to be around. It's the person that puts their arm around you, that gives you a hug, that gives you kind words, that reassures you that you're cared about by them. Look for those kind of people to be with when you feel down. Even, reach out to your pastor. Just say, Pastor, is there anything we can talk about to help me? I'm just going through a lot right now. And if he's the person and the pastor that you hope him to be, he will gladly give you his time. I know, I believe my pastor is that kind of pastor. And I hope that you have a pastor in your life like that too. So maybe, if you are on the internet, like we're on the internet here, go to YouTube and type in joyful. You'd be surprised how many things come up. Comedy, inspiring video, a preacher or teacher that has a good word. There's things that you can do to build yourself up. And if you see another person going through something, you can suggest some of the things that helped you feel better, and suggest that for them too. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or a discourager. I have the gift of encouragement. We're supposed to laugh with people, cry with people, confess our faults one to another, forgive each other, start a new chapter, clean the slate, do what it takes. Because life is short. We're not promised the next day or tomorrow. No, we're not. I have person that just recently passed, I didn't even know she was sick when she passed suddenly. And that's happened to me in different times in my life that I made plans with someone and time gets in the way, things get in the way, and we don't carry out those plans. And that person has moved on to eternity before you get the chance to spend time with them. So if you make a plan, carry it out as soon as possible. If you have aught with somebody, go to them. Try to make a resolution with them. Reconcile. If they don't want to, then you've done your part anyway. Take time. Be kind. Okay, I love you so much. Have a good day and evening, and talk to you soon. Hello?
Hello, Jeannie.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, I've been trying to call and I've gotten no answer. Please try again.
Oh, really?